Was kinda lounge, didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. When a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call.
With Grant Hill. And Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Pass to Smith. Fires high post. And that comes off the assist by Green.
I mean, look, he was one of the best jump shooters in the nation in college. I expect Smith will be one of the best in the NBA, too.
Butler with the ball. Green picks him up. Got a hand on it. Outside Johnson. And he's going for the oop here.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
And Johnson drops them both. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Miami. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And it's Miami's ball. Adebayo sets a screen. Pass to Yao. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Showing some real confidence right there. How about the quick shot and touch from Yao Ming?
Now here's Johnson. Here he goes. Three-pointer. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Butler on the wing. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. Martin misses.
Would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing down off the long pass.
And he drops a first.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. Will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
So it's Miami now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Yao. To the wing, right side. Love for three. And they recover it.
Set him up. Love will knock him down. Terrific shooter there off the catch.
Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. Outside, Johnson. 5 to shoot. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Now Hero. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Smith. Now Şengün. And he slams it in one-handed.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Outside Love. Here's Yao. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Pass to Şengün. No good on the three. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. Outside Love. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's rebounded by Şengün. And it's Houston's ball. And here's Johnson. For three, Smith. Love grabs the miss. Hero outside. Here's Yao. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
To the paint. Here's Christopher. Good D by Yurtseven.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And they pick up two.
So you can run your offense through Love. A great playmaker there in the front court.
Pass to Kaminsky. Knocks down the long J. Kaminsky's got himself on the board with a three there.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
To the middle. Yurtseven.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Rockets trail. Pass to Kaminsky. Outside Porter. Got a piece of it. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Heat substitution. Bam Adebayo.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, B.A. Second in the league in pace, aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Back to Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Tate. Kaminsky outside. Now here's Porter. And here's Tate outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Tate's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lowry outside. Now Oladipo. Pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. He's off on the layup.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Oladipo up top. Pass to Adebayo. With the drive. Here's Butler. He's covered by Tate. Tate grabs the board.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Back to Porter. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taken advantage.
Kaminsky outside. Outside for Porter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Heat substitution. Blake Griffin.
Five ticks left in the first half. Here's Lowry. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And Miami has possession. It's a 3-point game. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be their third game on the road with 7 games total on the schedule.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
Here's Green. And he's going for the lob.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be. When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given. But he's also a remarkable athlete. And his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends. Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Man, some of the dunks we see from Green, the throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
Yes, it's good.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Şengün. The Rockets with another miss. The Heat with the lead. Left side, Butler. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Butler on the wing. Here's Yao. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Martin outside. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Off target from the wing.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Smith right side. Over to the wing. Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Look at Johnson shaking up the defense with the pick and roll. Moving the pieces around like a chess player to find the right play.
Inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the middle. Here's Smith. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Hero right side. To the inside. Back comes Houston in transition. Smith outside. Pass to Johnson. And here's Martin. Butler covering. Şengün, the screen. To the paint. Now with a rebound.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Rebounded by Johnson. The Rockets trail. It's Şengün, high post. Up top, Smith. inside, Green. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Hero on the wing. Fires it. And they get it back. Hero on the wing. From deep. That shot off.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Johnson with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Love. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
It's over 10 years in the league for Love, but there's still some spring in those legs.
Pass to Smith. And he banks in the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Vincent.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Green. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Inside. Adebayo, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Green. 3-pointer. They get it again. Şengün.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Timeout called, the Heat. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On target from range.
Trying to loosen up those driving lanes. Oladipo there, stretching out the defense.
The ball's knocked loose. Outside, Green. Back to Johnson. Pass to Green. 4 on the clock. Here's Martin. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Vincent. To the middle. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Heat. Kyle Lowry.
Now here's Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Inside Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shots right through the foul.
Free throws good, Adebayo.
Adebayo at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Outside Butler. Pass to Love. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Third personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Back to Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And this kind of cunning is what Smith needs in the league, putting the defender off balance with a pump fake.
And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, do you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
Oh, my! I mean,
Gets
just
his
went hard on that one, B.A. The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Pass to Green. Back to Johnson. Outside, Green. Up top, Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Lowry. That one a little long.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Butler, good.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Back to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Oladipo. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Heat.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Smith no good. And here are the Heat. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Now Lowry. Pass to Butler. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game.
On these rappers, yeah, they win, yeah, they cheat, yeah, they can't do this, yeah. I'ma keep it simple, tell the sport it's to a benzo, like shawty, where your friends go. On that, we jumping yeah, crescendo. It's never hating, showing love. That's for my kinfolk.
Hold on. I'm done playing with y'all. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Born with 6 on my senses, still I'm reckless and ignorant. I've been browsing an interest, so I built up defenses. You can't blame me, I came a long way from Uptown. But born and raised, red are the walls and black are the Benzes. My money colored and yellow, my pigment. Yeah, this ain't a game to me, don't you come after me. Yeah, wait, add another tally, they go with. Yeah, wait, you should know better than that. Whatever you have, the pressure ain't greener, cause that's that I seen it. The smoke in the members, the mind of a genius. Wait, they got you running in place. Money now you got a taste. Ay, Gucci belt all on the waist. Ay, rollies where you always late. Look at me now, I be glowing up. It's a corrode, get my bundle up. I like an uppercut, watch me. Never catch me slipping, never catch me slipping, bruh. Moving like the wise guys, money be the mission, bruh. Praying for some answers, ain't hit God in a minute. If you with it, then I'm with it. Dodging cameras, we gon' get it. Yeah, slipping,
Never catch me slipping, yeah, slipping, slipping. Never catch me slipping, yeah, we different, different.